What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Megan and Mo.
Get ready to say it
Okay, all
again.
right. This is kind of it's just got a little awkward because we just changed the name. So instead of Megan and Mo, we're now calling it After Dark with Megan and Mo because we film After Dark and then we talk about dark subject, right?
And all of our conversations are after dark, requiring after dark mindset, focus.
You know, adult, sex, love, relationship, all that stuff. We
Life,
life,
politics.
as much as YouTube will allow us, we like to get as free as we can, as far as like choice of words, and then just be free and keep it all the way real, But
Lots of flies swatting at, not you guys.
the kids keep, they keep going in and out, and they leave the door open. I gotta scream all day, close the door. So flies coming. It's summertime, a lot of flies. We live by a river, so it is what it is. Anyway. Good evening, folks. Welcome back to another episode of After Dark with Megan and Mo. As always, I'm Mo.
And I'm the lovely Megan.
And if this is your first time watching our video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button real quick. Comment on the video, press the like button. It's late, as you guys can tell. You can see our eyes. It's late. The kids
I've been swimming. He's been working all week.
So. Good thing is tomorrow we're filming this on a Thursday night, so tomorrow's Friday. That's a good thing. I'm hoping to have some fun and have some downtime, which is sometimes hard to do when you're trying to do 2 channels on YouTube and then you're trying to work.
4 kids, homeschooling.
It's a lot of work, entertainment, try to go out, So you guys understand it's a lot of work. So today's topic is what's today's topic? Today's topic is feeling sexy after. This is about women. How do women feel sexy after having a lot of kids, right? In our case, we have 4. So we'll discuss this, from her point of view, and I'll chime in terms of what I noticed, as a husband, having been around for the last 10 years.
I just knew he was going to be like, so babes. I don't know. I guess one of the main ways that I have remained feeling sexy after having 4 kids probably has largely been due to how he has made me feel as his woman and then as a sexual desire of his. I don't want to say I based myself as a woman and my sexuality on my husband, but I sort of kind of am looking for some type of attention or admiration from him to further strengthen the way I feel about myself sexually. And I think he's done a pretty good job at reaffirming that I'm beautiful, that I'm sexy, that I'm someone he desires after the weight gain and after the ickiness that comes sometimes with just having had a baby, and the larger part of that I guess is because he loves me. You know what I mean? So it's easy for him to do. To see his woman, I guess, come back to her pre-baby self and then do it all over again and have another one, right?
Yeah, before I give my take, I just want to say something. Full disclosure. A lot of people, one thing that I'm sick of when it comes to this subject is a lot of people who put up a picture of a celebrity and say body goals, right? Here's my I don't have a problem with celebrity, I don't have a problem with their money, I don't care about none of that stuff. Here's my main issue with that. These are people who have a lot of money. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
A person, when they have one child, they have 3 nannies for that one child. So they're not doing anything when it comes to maternal stuff, breastfeeding, wiping wiping, poopy ass, picking burgers, clipping nails, making food, cleaning the house, wiping toilet. They have a housekeeper, a cook, a nutritionist, a gym guy, gym gal, whatever. You know what I mean?
Of course, they have time to devote
exactly
to snapping back.
They have an entire team that's helping them do what they need to do, so they can point their focus strictly on their body and be able to get it back real quickly. The woman's body changes completely after having a baby, let alone having it 4 times over.
And
right?
Unfortunately, the weird thing about that is, as a celebrity, especially like as a female celebrity, when you have a baby, there's this odd obsession with snapping back to the way you looked before you had a baby. Like, I don't feel like we you know what I'm saying? I not to say that it's good to place that pressure on them as celebrities, but I think we put too much stock in that as a part of their being a celebrity, that they have to look a certain way in order for us to like them or follow them or want to watch their movies or watch the shows that they're in. And then, of course, with the advent of social media, when we see them and their perfection, and then they're getting all these likes and attention and, yes, and then it's pushing out into the real world. I think it's creating unrealistic expectations.
But that's where it comes
for regular women.
Like, now, let me, I'm going to ask you viewers a question. Think about when you had your first child, your second or your third child. Imagine if you had an entire, like a sea of people taking care of everything around you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, I want to work out, I want to whatever.
You'd have all day to work out.
All day to
that point.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. So I just want to say that real quick. So, in continuing my points, my take is very simple. The female body goes through a lot, right? When it comes to when your woman is pregnant, it's not it shouldn't be, that's just, she's pregnant and I'm just here. You have to kind of go through it. You're not gonna feel what you feel, but you gotta go through it together. So after you have the baby, and then your skin is stretched out. If she give me permission, I have a picture that I took of her, when she was showing her belly, whatever, you know what I mean? And I think it's gorgeous. I've always felt that way. I got my only thing when it comes to eating right or working out, it has to do with health, right? Recently we started working out and then changing our diet and eating better, but that's because I was feeling crappy, right? Mm-hmm. My health, not because oh man, babes, if you lose this well, you will look. It's not that she looked like that to me. I was happy with the weight that she gained, right, through the pregnancy, because she got thicker, right, and to me, in the right spot. Her thighs got bigger, her butt got bigger, her breasts got bigger. You know what I mean? And it comes with it. And so your stomach gets stretched. There are some people that they can go to the gym and they work out 24/7, right? And it just the skin never go back. Everybody has different type of body, so you can't take that pressure with yourself. So for me, I think there was always some kind of confidence there, even after she had the baby, right? But I felt like the more she looked at herself, like when we go shopping, her choice of fashion, this will cover me up better. You know what I'm saying? At the time, with baby number 2, number 3, things of that nature. And so I just felt like my job was just to remind her of how I feel, the way I see it, because I feel like when it comes to her body, right, because I see her whole, or I see her completely naked, my opinion will mean a lot to her, right? So I just tell her how I see it, right? And I'm gonna sum up my feeling about the body change thing very simple. I saw this I think the first special that Cat Williams did, and he was talking about, he was talking about women with stretch marks, how sometimes they're uncomfortable, whatever. He was saying, only bitch niggas have a problem with stretch marks, because real niggas know it only came from one or two things. Either you were big, got small, or you were small and got big. You know what I mean? So stretch mark was never anything that when we get down, right, we do full body licking and stuff like that. That's a whole, that's a type of another,
Chill out.
But I take time to the belly, it's something, it's a turn on. You know what I'm saying? The natural body, right? There's something about it that when it comes to her, that just gets me going. So I felt like it was my job to at least communicate that to her, that's how I feel, that's how I looked at it, and then you have nothing to worry about in terms of, I'm so insecure how I look, you know what I mean? And I just felt like that was my job to do that, and so I would say to her as much as I can. And then when we go shopping, when she goes shopping, you can ask her. I encourage her to buy like the skimpy outfit. Like when she go lingerie shopping, I always want to go. So I can make her pick like bras. That squish, push her titties together. You know what I mean, and show some cleavage and things like that. That's just me. I feel like and then on top of that, I encourage her. I know there are some simple things that make women feel good about themselves, right? What they call like a beauty day. If you go get your eyebrows done, get your nails done, you know what I mean. I've always known that. So I encourage that a lot. Weekly or every 2 weeks or whatnot. You know what I mean. And like if I go out to the store, I brought these pants around Christmas, and then when she put it on, I mean, it just makes that part of her body look, kapow. You know what I mean? You guys understand what I mean by that, right? And it's just some of those things, just very small things. And I pay $5 for the Walmart. And so if I go and I buy something, there's always something revealing, because I tell her, your skin is beautiful. You have a beautiful body. Show some skin. Be comfortable within yourself, because I'm comfortable with you.
Did you always feel that way about my body, though?
Well, since we started having body conversation, yeah. But remember since the beginning. Remember your that birthday.
That yellow shirt that he kept pulling down and making into a dress.
And she was uncomfortable with it, but
I was.
But I've always been like that. It was part of it was, to try to communicate to her that, hey, this is how I feel. This, I think you can wear this. You don't have to.
And the other part was to communicate, hey, I'm a freak, and
oh yeah, I'm a dirty nigga. Like I have a
filthy African.
I have a very, you guys, I will tell you some of my 7-year-old stories. I have a very dirty mind. I really do.
You don't want to hear that.
And I'm unapologetic about it, because it's who I am. And I kind of feel like I've been waiting for her for the longest, because it works perfectly. It took me.
Don't put me there.
It took me to bring out the dirt that was sitting in the back of my mind. You know what I mean?
Don't put me there.
So that's just what I was gonna say.
But you know what? On that note, right? Wait, what's the topic of this?
Feeling sexy after.
Right. On that note, right? Feeling sexy. Just feeling sexy in general. I think because of the way I feel about you and the way I feel that you feel about my body, it's heightened my sexual prowess. Like when I get with you, I'm like, yeah, I'm going in,
I can let it all out.
Yeah, ugh.
I can let my inner thought out.
Right, and yours is I can let my inner couch humper out.
That's the subject for another video.
He humps me like that couch. You go.
Anyway,
between those
so
cushions.
if your boyfriend or husband, that's part of the job.
To make your woman feel
to help, because it's just natural to feel that way. And I'm not gonna go off subject, but it's like if a man gains weight, right? A lot of men feel that way. You know what I mean? They start feeling insecure about themselves. You know what I mean? And it takes you, his woman, to help him, build that self-confidence back up.
I love you the way you are, and if you want to change, I'll love you still.
Yeah, I will help you the way I can. But I'm to say this to end my side of this is that nowadays it's like a whole host of women that have had kids and have the stretch mark, the pouch, the whatever you want to call it, right? And they take pictures. I guess they call it natural modeling, pictures, right? Mm-hmm. And they do nude photos, whatever, with no filters, no makeup, nothing like that, just the way it is. And from what I've seen, there's a lot of positive response to it, So things have changed.
And I also think like we get carried away with looking at these Instagram girls,
this polished
dots or whatever, these polished women who go and have butt implants, breast implants, and tummy tuck and rib cages removed and all that stuff. And then there's the rest of us women who are left behind because we don't have the money to afford it, nor, you know, maybe we're just not interested in getting it. And we see a lot of men, you know, fawning over that.
Those, right. Okay, yeah. Hold on. I'm going to say one thing about that. To all you fellas out there who sees this, you know, this style or this chick on Instagram, oh my God, she bad. Here's the reality. Most of the time, she ain't going to let you beat like that. She ain't gonna, if you think, oh man, I can't wait to have her go down and suck me up.
Keep dreaming.
She ain't gonna do that. She gonna, you know, she gonna ice cream comb your ass. Like, you know, like 1, 2, nigga, I'm done. Right? If you try to.
You probably won't even get that.
Right. If you try to, like, you know, like do what you do to your hood chicks, right? Like power driving or whatever. That's exactly what she gonna sound like. She gonna let you do all like that.
It hurts.
They don't take it. They don't do any of that stuff. That's, you know, that's.
They just look good. That's it.
Well, they look good, but it's makeup. Think about this: makeup that covers all those stuff, and then filters. The filters make your skin look like butter. You know what I mean? Like make your skin look so smooth, you know, and it's not reality. If you fall for it, that's on you. But, you know, like I said, for me.
Real women have curves, they have stretch marks,
they have pimples, they have cellulite,
they have muffin tops, and guess what, ladies? Muffin tops are the best damn part of the muffins. I don't care what anybody says. You toast it, put a little bit of butter on it, and voila. I'm gonna end with this. I remember Chris Rock. I watch a lot of comedy. He was talking about, you know, like a fucking big woman or whatever, you know. And I think he's talking about Rosie O'Donnell. Oh yeah, just lift that.
He said, lift that gut to the side, some good pussy under there.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Check out my wife's Instagram, Miss Blue BK. I'll put it right at the bottom of this video, Miss Blue BK.
MissBaloubik.
You will catch a lot of food and family photos. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be shy. Welcome. Send us an email. We'll put the email down there below as well.
Yeah.
Ask us questions, comments, chime in, please. We want you to be part of our this family. It's different from the bigger family, which is the other channel, which is 3 Crazies and a Lady. Yeah. So as always, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on another episode of Megan and Mo.
Peace.